The blueprint was a tragedy, a sketch in fading ink, a messy mortal error standing on the brink. But I don't mourn the wreckage, I don't weep for the soul. I pick up all the pieces to make the broken whole. Welcome to the theater, the stage of flesh and wire. Let's see what you become when thrown into the fire. Stitch, slide, sever, the rhythm is divine. I'm carving out the hollows where you used to draw the line. You call it desecration, I call it an upgrade. Refining every failure that your creator made. Your bones are just a scaffold, your skin a heavy shroud. I'll peel away the mundane and make the chaos loud. The V's are flickering shadows so shallow and so bright. I'll graft their precious signals deep into the night. No more screens and static, no more cheap display. I'm rearranging optics in a more efficient way. A surgical correction, a stitch beneath the eye. I'll teach you how to function till the day you decide to die. The grafted gardens whisper, they feed upon your fear. The scalpel sings a sonata for all who wander near. Why be a slave to nature, to gravity and rot, when I can grant you precision that the heavens forgot? My ivory arms are reaching, my needles thirst to know exactly how much tension makes a mortal spirit glow. You look for mercy, sinner, that wasn't in the plan. I am the final evolution of the broken man, a Victorian ambition reborn in brimstone heat, where every pulse of agony is perfectly discreet. I see the stress fractures beneath your trembling facade, and I am the only surgeon who acts like a god. Don't tell me of your history, your virtues, or your pain. That's just data for the furnace, pouring down the drain. I'm building something greater, a synthesis of sin, locked in a cage of structure underneath the skin. The symphony is mounting, the bone cell starts to scream. I am the waking nightmare in your perfect little dream. I've walked the halls of London, I've tasted iron rust. I've seen the way that empires are trampled into dust. But here within the spire, the timeline's mine to bend. I'm rewriting the narrative from beginning to the end. You're just a draft, a rough sketch, a messy, frantic lie, and I'm the only one with the courage to make you fly. Graft on the metal, suture the lung. The songs of the discarded are the only ones I've sung. Forget the pride of demons, forget the crown of thorns. It's in the state of repair that true majesty is born. A little tweak to the nervous, an adjustment to the spine. Suddenly your existence is finally truly mine. I'm the architect of error, the matriarch of blight. I turn the darkest failures into blinding polished light. Does it hurt? Good, the pain is just a tool, the only way to teach the lesson to a stubborn fool. The flesh is just a medium, a clay upon the tray. I'm sculpting something permanent from the decay of the day. Box, you're just a flickering hollow wire-fed ghost. I'll harvest all your circuitry and make you like the most. You think you own the airwaves, you think you own the sight. I'll graft your lens to reality and dim your neon light. No more digital arrogance, no more plastic veneer. I'll show you how to scream when the truth is finally near. The citadel is crumbling, the foundations start to sag, and all that's left behind is just a bloody, useless rag. But I keep every fragment, I store every mistake. I'm the treasure of the basement for all of you to take. Moira knows the secrets, she keeps the records well, while I build a better heaven in the lowest depths of hell. Symmetry is silence and perfection is the goal. I'm surgically removing the rut from your soul. Don't beg for your autonomy, it wasn't yours to keep. You're just a piece of hardware that I'm putting to sleep. The final stitch is tightened, the needle pulled away. Look in the mirror, darling, see the masterpiece today. The cycle is a circle, the end is just the start. I'm the master of the marrow, the weaver of the heart. The high pillars are frantic, they fear the way I see that everything they've discarded is meant to belong to me. The spire is my cathedral, the operating room my throne, and every single sinner is eventually my own. It's finished, it's polished, it's cold and it's clean. The most efficient nightmare that the city's ever seen. No more messy endings, no more wasting all the time. I've turned all your failures into a structured perfect rhyme. I am Guard, the architect of design. Everything you were, it's now officially mine. You were a draft, I fixed the lines. You were a flaw, I changed the signs. You were a memory, I erased the ghost. You were nothing, now you're the most. The surgery was a success.